for at least a second here.
Man, we'll stay in this seat as long as you would like.
Ooh, we got the best seats. Shams has the best intel. We're covered.
Let's go.
All right, let's take a look at some numbers for Pascal Siakam.
And he's been locked in at the free throw line for sure. In the past 5 games, his percentage at the line is much better than it had been prior. Sometimes that's how it works. You just get that extra focus at the charity stripe.
And now Indiana's starting group. Siakam and Jackson playing together in the front court. Andrew Nembhard is out there with Benedict Mathurin. And it's Walker in at the 3. And for the Cavaliers, it's Hunter and Mobley teaming up at forward. Sam Merrill out there with Mitchell. And it's Allen in at the 5, roaming the paint. And with the East looking wide open, Shams, the Cavs, one of those teams poised to capitalize.
Yeah, this is a team that's going to start year 2 under Coach Kenny Atkinson, and they've got the structure, they've got the pieces, and clearly the scar tissue the last couple of years where they can get some motivation here and make a real run to the top in the Eastern Conference.
Boy, you know Cleveland is desperate to have a winner once again.
Can to do it without LeBron James in the mix.
And so it's Cleveland with it after the basket by Indiana. And it's Mitchell, the miss. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Kenny Atkinson. We got to talking about Pascal Siakam. I'll be honest, I love his game, coach said, but we have to look for ways to stop him. I'm hopeful we can disrupt his rhythm and push him off his spots. So not letting Pascal get what he wants is the game plan here. Guys, back over to you.
And Allie, thanks. Here's Mitchell. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
Oh, he's had that move saved up for a minute. You could tell with that smile on his face, Mitchell making the most of that opportunity.
Thanks for that great view, courtesy of the AT&T Connected Cam. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Outside Mathurin. Siakam for 3. Yes! Great play by Walker to set it up.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Now here's Mitchell. And on offense, he's been a force, scoring over 30 a game. Indiana has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Outside Mathurin. Jackson the screen. Pass to Walker. Clock at 6. Jackson with a screen on Mitchell. 2 open that time. Made it look easy.
Out to a hot start. 4 makes and 5 shots to begin this ball game.
The Cavaliers have gone 1 for 3 so far. Mitchell finds Allen. Mobley outside. Back to Hunter. Outside Mitchell. Outside Hunter. Offline with a 3. Indiana on offense. They're on a 10-2 run here. Here's Nembhard. Soft touch off the glass. Nembhard's got his second basket of the night.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
And Shams, you're always ready to break a story. Is there ever a chance for you to unplug?
Late summer is when things are quietest, that mid-August through September Labor Day window. That's usually the best moment to get off the grid. But BA, you never know in today's NBA when things could happen, and that could be in the summer too.
Hey, you're always ready. I know that about you. You're a workhorse.
Always ready.
The Cavaliers trail by 7. Pass to Allen. Merrill outside. And Cleveland another 3.
If you give him that kind of separation, oh, he's going to take full advantage.
Nembhard outside. Back to Siakam. Here's Mathurin. 3-pointer. The rebound by Donovan Mitchell. Now here's Merrill. He's covered by Mathurin. Outside Mitchell. Fires for 3. And the 3-pointer goes. Mitchell's got 8 points.
The execution has been better lately. But do they have enough energy to pull it off?
The thing they have to watch for is mental fatigue. They have to stay focused and finish the job.
Walker's shot is off. And here comes Cleveland. 9 points in a row. A good run going. Mitchell finds Hunter. Cleveland working the ball around now. Merrill. And that misses. That would have put him up.
And he's very confident from that range, but you can't make him all.
On the wing, Mathurin. kicks it out to Jackson. Oh, from deep. That one doesn't drop. Nice D from Allen. Cleveland has gone 3 of 6 shooting from beyond the arc. Hammers the lob through.
Making it look so easy. The 6'11" Allen just hops up and finishes it perfectly.
And timeout called by Rick Carlisle. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Here's a look at the current NBA Cup standings for you, right in the middle of group play.
Yeah, and at this juncture, you can't win the NBA Cup, but you can certainly lose it. Lots of teams are close to being eliminated. This is just such a fun competition.
Here's Siakam. He played a great game against Charlotte. Nembhard outside. Pass to Siakam. On the wing, Nembhard. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Indiana misses again. For Cleveland, they've gone 5 of 9 from the floor. Shams, a personal question for you. This is just about the industry in general. I know you have all these sources. You don't reveal your sources. No good journalist does. But what's in it for them?
You know, BA, I'm going to tell you guys, because this is a nice family environment here at the desk. It's always something for me, 365, 24/7. These are real relationships. It's always a two-way street when it comes to whether it's a source, a relationship that I have in this industry. And right now, more than ever, it's a relationship business. You can't just show up when you need someone. And so for me, I go every day and try to build the best relationships I can.
Hey, and let's face it, we're in the entertainment industry. And how entertaining is it to get a scoop from Shams?
Come on now, we're all waiting for it.
Here's Mitchell. Give him 8 points now. Pass to Mobley. Outside Hunter. The 3 is up. He buries it from 3.
I just love the ball movement.
Indiana trailing here. Outside Mathurin. And here's Siakam. Jackson the screen from deep. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. And this matchup with the Pacers, their first meeting of the season.
And this is probably a game they've been looking forward to since these guys bounced them from the playoffs last year. He's going off this quarter, a huge reason why this team is on top.
Outside Walker. Back to Nembhard. Pass to Siakam. 4-3. The rebound by Allen. Here's Cleveland. They're on a 16-3 run. Back to Mitchell. Allen against Mathurin. From behind the arc. Hunter can't get it to go.
He just looks off this quarter. Looks like he's forcing it a bit right now, a little bit in his head.
Siakam against Allen. Nembhard, a screen on Allen. And here's Siakam for 3. And it's Siakam again missing. The Cavaliers lead by 3, and the league instituting an international flavor for this year's All-Star game, Shams. What more can you tell us?
Yeah, I'm told the league is really drawing inspiration from what we saw be a successful tournament in hockey. The NBA has been eager to increase the compete level for years now, so the U.S. versus the world format might just be the one to facilitate that this year.
And timeout called by Rick Carlisle. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. And at the point guard position, these are the players who have really been consistent from the charity stripe this year. And you look at Nembhard, so consistent from the line, putting him in the 3 spot.
Yeah, when this group goes to the line, odds are they're sinking their shots. As a result, the defense really has to question whether they can be as aggressive as they'd like to be.
Yeah, as a defender, you gotta avoid being too active with your hands around these guys. Don't commit any cheap fouls.
Now here's Jackson. He's got 5. Back to Walker. 6 on the shot clock. To 3, Matherin. The rebound by Allen. Allen's got his 4th rebound in this one. Hunter on the wing. Back to Mitchell. To the paint. And Mobley throws it down.
What an elite athlete Mobley is, getting off the ground effortlessly for the throwdown.
Shams, a remarkable run for Indiana last season. Had them tantalizingly close to the franchise's first ever NBA title.
Against all odds, too, BA, they make it to Game 7 of the NBA Finals, only to suffer the gut punch of Tyrese Halliburton's Achilles injury. But you can never, ever question the resilience of this Pacers team.
And you can't question the heart of Tyrese Halliburton either, huh?
BA, he will be back, I'm sure of it, and he'll probably be better than ever.
Now here's Jackson. Good D by Mobley.
And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
And here's Hunter for 3. Matherin with a rebound.
He's lost his rhythm completely this quarter, but he's determined to stay after it.
Siakam the screen. They still need this. Cavaliers with a rebound.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Yeah, straight up, guys. Like, he's ice cold, like freezing. What's colder than cold? But you don't have to shoot it, my guy. It's okay to pass the ball.
Outside Walker. Back to Nembhard. Pass to Siakam. 3-pointer Matherin. The rebound by Donovan Mitchell.
The green light they gave him early should probably turn red. He needs to get others involved.
Fantastic defense, giving full effort.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thank you. Coach Kenny Atkinson demanding that Evan Mobley stay in attack mode the entire game. And Mobley said, I have a lot of different skill sets that I can bring to the table. Being out there and challenging myself is going to sharpen them and get them where they need to be. Back to you, Brian.
On the rise. All right, Allie, thanks for the report. And Siakam gets it to go.
A long swing player, Siakam uses that 6'9" length down low.
Allen can't get it to go. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Adding some extra style to the slam. Okay, what a move by Allen.
Outside Matherin. There's a screen. Pass to Siakam. Lets the 3 fly. And it's Merrill who clears it away.
The way they've gotten after rebounds has been impressive.
Gets the three to fall. Merrill's got 6.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
You just can't find a consistent way to score, and this team could certainly use it. So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
He may give up a little size, but has the bounce to hold his own.
Pass to Mitchell. And yes, it's good. He's 7 for 8 now.
And they're behind right now because they're failing to play quality defense. It's that simple.
Siakam looking it over. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Siakam's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Just a big-time effort for Donovan Mitchell, providing a lot of energy for the Cavaliers. An insane quarter. No one could stop him. We'll be right back after this word. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. All right, a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for Cleveland.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
Man, they're just having their way, bullying the other team in the painted area, imposing their will down there whenever they want.
On the court for the Pacers, second quarter underway. They've got Shepard, Tony Bradley out there with Jeremiah Robinson-Earl. Then there's T.J. McConnell, and it's Matthews in at the 3 spot. You know, Shams, last year we heard stars like Kevin Durant say they wish more attention was paid to the game. There is great attention paid to the game in a lot of different areas, and I know a lot of the older players are a little uncomfortable with that. Where do you stand on all of this?
Well, listen, BA, every player deserves to have their perspective heard, and they're the ones playing. They're the product at the end of the day. Trades, signings, free agency, coach hirings, firings, that's all a part of the game as well. I think everyone in the game understands that. For me, as long as I'm being fair, accurate, responsible with everything that I do and my information, that's all that matters. I think that's all players, coaches, execs care about.
Tyson. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
And one move ahead of the defense, a solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Well, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
Now here's McConnell. Looking at his numbers, putting up 8 points a game.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Pass to Porter. Here's Tyson. Nance the screen. From the arc. It's another 3 for Cleveland.
Give their offense some love. They've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, coach has to be thrilled. You can draw up all the X's and O's you want, but guys have to go out there and execute with enthusiasm.
Here's Bradley. Still without a bucket. They need this. That won't go. Misses his first shot of the game.
You love to see the competitive fire, but he couldn't sink that revenge triple.
Pass to Wade. Here's Tyson. 5 points in the game. No good from outside.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
Shepard got it. Good job in the low post.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
And about 3 minutes played now in the second quarter. And so now a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys. Maybe alter some of the game plan. A different look for Cleveland. Hunter's checked in for Tyson. Donovan Mitchell comes in for Ball. And it's Merrill in for Porter Jr. Then for Indiana, Siakam, he's checked in for Bradley. Walker comes in for Matthews. And it's Nembhard in for Shepherd. Wade, the pass to Mitchell. Back to Wade. Shoots over Siakam. Wade, that's good. Wade's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Robinson Earl with the bucket. And Shams, are seeing a transition in regional media, the RSN, the Regional Sports Network, with cord cutting impacting revenues.
Yeah, local RSNs is a big part of the NBA, and the availability of local team broadcasts via streaming is certainly skyrocketing. Every team, Utah, Phoenix, has their own flair to this, and it definitely has the potential to unlock an even larger viewership. The national broadcast is big, guys, especially here at 2K TV, but the local audience is very much an important part of the NBA ecosystem.
Now here's Mitchell, coming in off 21 points in his last outing. Nance, the pass to Mitchell. Nails it from beyond the arc. Mitchell's got 20 points.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
Here's Nembhard. He's got 5. 5 to shoot. McConnell from outside. Nance pulls down the board.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Merrill outside. Pass to Mitchell. There's the 3. It's another 3 for Cleveland.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
Pacers trail by 21. Nembhard outside. Back to McConnell. Up top, Nembhard. And it's going to be a 3-second call. And now let's take a look at the 2K leaderboard and see the highest scoring teams over the last 10 games. The 4th spot held by Cleveland.
This team has been on an absolute tear offensively. It seems like they're able to find a shot every trip down.
Evan Mobley, he's checked in for Cleveland. Porter Jr. comes in for Wade. The Pacers also with a sub. Jackson is checked in. Porter, the pass to Mobley. It's Merrill on the wing. Mitchell against Nembhard. And it's Mitchell, the miss. Pacers trail by 21. All right, chums, I got to ask you a personal question here. You know, screen time, that pops up on your cell phone. When your phone gives you that usage report, I assume that daily average is in double digits?
BA, I haven't looked. I don't want to look, to be honest. I'm clearly a power user, that's for sure. I think I would be ashamed of the screen time I have. Speaking of which, BA, do we have any outlets here at the desk here? Can I charge my phone right now? Oh, wait, it's right here. Never mind. I got it, BA.
The Shams carbon footprint. It's impressive. We got to get our news, though. Nembhard finds Walker. Back to Nembhard. To snap the cold streak. Offensive rebound. Jackson down low. Covered by Mobley. Walker, a screen on Mitchell. Nembhard for 3. Sends it home from three-point land. Nembhard's got 8 points.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Back to Porter. Cleveland working the ball around now. From deep, Mitchell. Oh, my goodness! He'll go to the line with a chance at a 4-point play. That one on Nembhard. Cleveland shooting their first free throw attempt on the night. Jared Allen, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. The Pacers also with a sub. Matherin's checked in for McConnell.
One shot.
And the free throw, no good.
We've seen Donovan Mitchell go off. He's gone for 70+ in a game. That is special.
Back to Matherin. Takes the three. That shot off.
He came out today planning to do as much damage from three-point range as possible. Well, it looks like it's time to change up the plan, guys. And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Walker finds Siakam. Fires the three. Gets the three ball to go. 10 points for him.
And how about Siakam dialing it in from distance?
Pass to Mitchell. Outside Hunter. Now Allen. Defended by Jackson. Here's Mitchell. It's not going to go for him. Nice D from Nembhard. Siakam in the post. Mobley's on him. Outside Walker. Here's the three. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Mobley's got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to Mitchell. And that one's good. 28 points for Donovan Mitchell.
And shooting-wise, he's been fantastic, helping to build this lead.
And timeout called by Rick Carlisle. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
And he hasn't gotten anything to go. You can see the frustration mounting as a result. His team, not in great shape either.
Here's Nembhard. Give him 8 points now. It's Walker on the wing. Hunter covering. Three-pointer Matherin. Yes! Great play by Walker to set it up. Walker's got 5 assists in the game. The Cavaliers lead by 17. Mobley outside. Merrill outside. Hunter, a screen on Matherin. Merrill. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Merrill's got 9.
Continuing to add to his tally with that triple. Now his 3rd of the game.
Outside Walker. Siakam outside. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Allen. Here's a look at what's coming up for the Indiana Pacers. On Monday, they'll be taking on Cade Cunningham and the Detroit Pistons. And then on Wednesday, they'll be matching up with Brandon Ingram and the Toronto Raptors.
One way you could look at this difficult stretch against some of the best in the league, it's a tremendous chance to prove to the league just how good your team is. It could provide a huge statement.
Just 5 on the clock, and that one drops for him. 9 points in the game.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
The Cavaliers lead by 18. Allen outside. Pass to Mitchell. Out to Mobley. Cleveland working the ball around now. Fires from deep. A shot by Merrill, no good.
It's impressive how they've overcome his cold streak tonight. Everyone stepping in to fill the gap.
Walker's shot is off.
He's been held scoreless tonight, really just unable to make any sort of impact.
Hunter, good.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
And the dunk by Jackson.
And you think Matherin's coming off the pick to shoot? Think again.
All right, Chums, we know you got to hop back on your phone in case you have to break any news. Thank you for being with us here tonight. Great stuff.
Happy to be here, B.A. Thank you.
And as always, it's terrific to get a visit from the one and only Shams.
I'm a little disappointed he didn't break a huge story here with us. Now, that would have been a true Shams moment.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks a lot. Well, the Pacers are moving as one. Coach Rick Carlisle said the thing I love about this team is that we're a true team. We're a group that needs each other. We work at communication. We're collaborative. We make sure our guys have a voice, and we're all in it together. B.A.?
They win by committee. Thank you very much for the report, Allie. And Cleveland has possession after Indiana picked up the three with their last shot. From deep, Mitchell. Indiana with a rebound. Coming off a win against the Hornets.
What about their offense? It was a well-oiled machine, getting them high-quality looks time and time again.
The coaching staff has been happy with how well they've executed the game plan. They operated as a cohesive unit.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. Pass to Hunter. Outside for Mitchell. There's the triple. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so it's Cleveland, up 15 points as this quarter concludes. Up big because of their three-point shooting. Just going to town from downtown tonight. Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Thanks so much, Rick. What did you think of your team's offensive execution in the first half?
We got to get it moving more. We got to get it driven more. They're very physical. You're trying to run plays. They blow all that stuff up. And so bottom line with our offense, we got to get some more stops. That'll help our offense.
Defense leads to offense. Thanks, Coach.
Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be right back to begin the third quarter right after this.
Thanks for tuning in. Did you miss us? Before we discuss the game at hand, let's first check out the upcoming schedule.
I see some tough opponents. This is when you find out how much dog you've got in you.
Well, it should bring out the best in these guys. I expect them to rise to the challenge, Shaq, and take care of business. TCB.
Now let's talk about that first half. What an impressive performance for the Cavaliers.
They're clicking offensively, making the right decisions, and, of course, making shots.
And they say it's a make-or-miss league, and that's mostly true.
And that's a wrap on halftime. Thanks for watching as we send you back to BA to call the second half.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. What a game we're seeing from Donovan Mitchell.
Well, if he's hit threes like he did in the first half, he's going to have a monster night.
And let's see if the D adjusts, make life a little more difficult on him.
And the Cavaliers with possession here. 15-point game. And Grant, while most didn't expect it, last season the Pacers made the second NBA Finals appearance in their franchise's history.
Yeah, B.A., there's so much belief right now in that locker room. They never feel like they're out of a game, and that makes them dangerous.
Mobley and Allen patrol the paint for him. Sam Merrill out there with Mitchell. And it's Hunter in at the small forward position. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Now here's Hunter. Pass to Mitchell. From downtown, the rebound by Jackson. Jackson's got rebound number 8 now. Nembhard outside. Matherin up top, covered by Merrill. Oh, and with the block. Siakam, no good.
Oh, that's a shot he's got to hit. Brick.
Pass to Mitchell. Mobley outside. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Merrill. No good from outside. He got his defender off his feet with a pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. Siakam, the pass to Jackson. Siakam, no good.
Bad offense to begin the second half. 4 misses right off the bat.
Hunter on the wing. Let's go with a 3. Hits a 3-pointer. Hunter's got 10 points in the game.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
And the whistle blows as the basket counts. Chance at a 3-point opportunity here. 1 free throw coming up. And we've seen numerous near contenders go all in on trades. But it doesn't always work out that way.
No, especially lately. I can think of 3 or 4 different deals. They didn't pan out quite the way the teams had hoped.
And last season, the Cavs were pretty healthy through the regular season, but that luck deserted them in the playoffs, Richard.
And I think that and that they didn't have a lot of competition in their first round matchup did not set them up to succeed.
Now here's Merrill. 9 points in the game. The 3 from Mitchell. Indiana with a rebound. Jackson's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Nembhard, the pass to Mathurin. Doesn't go for him. Good work defensively by Mitchell. Pass to Merrill. Mitchell, a screen on Mathurin. Back to Mitchell. From outside, off the mark.
The way he started this game, you wondered if he'd ever cool down, and the answer is yes.
And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
Yeah, this is how impactful Mathurin can be in close. He loves jamming it home.
Now here's Mitchell. Nice D from Nembhard.
Whatever rhythm he had last quarter, it has left his body. He is having a hard time finding buckets.
And just a straight baller move from Siakam. I mean, shrugging off the coverage and keeping his focus on that basket.
Outside Hunter. Allen with a screen on Walker. And here's Hunter for 3. Outside Mitchell. Fires the 3. Indiana with a rebound.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Some nice passing by Indiana here. Outside Mathurin. Back to Siakam. Shoots over Mobley. Siakam, no good.
More than a few bad breaks for him this quarter. He's struggling, and the team is following suit on the scoreboard.
Pass to Allen. And here's Mitchell. He's guarded by Nembhard. And here's Merrill. Hunter, a screen on Walker. Here's Hunter to get back on track. Cleveland again missing. Siakam with it. He's got 15. Jackson with a screen on Mobley. Siakam for 3. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
And it's Mitchell with the ball for Cleveland. They lead by 11. Pass to Hunter. Allen with a screen on Walker. From deep, Mobley. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Walker's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Outside Mathurin. 3-pointer. That's good from Siakam on the assist by Mathurin. Mathurin's got his 3rd assist of the night. The Cavaliers lead by 8. And here's Mitchell. 32 points in the game for him. Allen finds Hunter. From deep, Mitchell. Cleveland again missing.
He just keeps firing from distance. I know he's trying to heat up, but at what cost?
Nimhard, the pass to Matherin. Now that we're into November, let's see how the Eastern Conference standings are shaken out. You take a look at the Cavaliers. Still early, but they have the third best record in the conference. And, of course, the Pacers, now 7.5 games back.
Checking out Indiana. When you look at their roster, they're talented enough to turn this thing around. But so far, the season has not come together for them the way people predicted.
Yeah, I'm not sure this can be written off just as a slow start. I think this might be the team that they are.
And so now a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. And here now are the teams that have made a difference with their defense in the past 10 games. In the third spot, Cleveland.
Well, over these last few games, they've been putting excellent pressure on the ball handlers and then turning those forced errors into easy points.
Merrill outside. Nimhard against Mitchell to end the drought, and the jumper falls for him. Mitchell's got 34 points.
They're in strong position coming down the stretch, and he is a big reason why.
And sometimes when a team trades a ton of picks for a star player, there's some buyer's remorse. But that has not been the case with the Cavs and Donovan Mitchell, Grant.
Yeah, he's been everything they hoped he would be, B.A. Not just dominating, but sacrificing as well.
Now here's Matherin. 10 points for him. 10 points separating these teams. Pass to Mobley. Now Allen. Now here's Mitchell. Shot clock at 6. Yes, sir! Mitchell from long range.
Prolific from deep in the first half. He's trying to continue that.
Siakam against Mobley. Siakam, the pass to Walker. Outside Matherin. Nimhard outside. He hits it just before the shot clock expires. Nimhard's got 12 points.
Okay, let's throw out the analytics for a moment. When he's taking the mid-range, it's a winning shot.
Pass to Hunter. Launches it. The offensive rebound. Controls the rebound and the putback. And the Cavaliers lead by 13.
When you have a traditional big man like Allen, you expect those offensive boards. Second chance points are a must.
And timeout called by Rick Carlisle. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Porter Jr., he's checked in for Donovan Mitchell. The Pacers also with a sub. Robinson Earl's checked in. Back to Mathurin. Nembhard for three. Nails it. He's now 6 for 8 from the floor.
It's just one of those nights where he's been very good, but his team is losing, and that's just an odd feeling.
Mobley outside. Outside Hunter. And the ball out of play. The Pacers will have it.
There's one for the low light. Wow. I'm not sure who messed up the pass, but look, somebody did.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Wade's checked in. And the Pacers also making a change. McConnell, he's checked in for Jackson. Indiana on offense. They're on a 17-7 run. Mathurin against Hunter. Outside Walker. Here's Nembhard. And with that one, the deficit trimmed to single digits. Nembhard's got 7 points for the quarter.
He's bringing a lot of energy to this offense, not letting the scoreboard discourage him right now.
He's going to keep putting up shots regardless of the score. That's the kind of player he is.
Now here's Porter. Still no points. They set the pick. The three. Walker pulls down the board.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
And he recovers it. Mathurin against Hunter. Second shot opportunity. And Mathurin finishes inside. Mathurin's got 12 points.
Great body control allows Mathurin to finish through contact.
Porter, the pass to Hunter. Allen on the wing. Lets it fly. And there's Hunter on the assist by Allen. He's got 12.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
Pass to Robinson Earl. And here's McConnell. This one for three. It's rebounded by Wade. 1:53 left to play in the third quarter. Walker with a steal. Nembhard with it. Picked up by Allen. Here's McConnell. Outside Mathurin. Five on the clock. And yep, it's good. Mathurin's got 9 points here in the second half. Cleveland leading by 6. Here's Merrill. Kept alive. It's good on the putback.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
Outside Mathurin. Back to McConnell. Some nice passing by Indiana here. Pass to Nembhard. And Indiana again with the bucket.
He's been perfect this quarter. They keep feeding him, and he keeps delivering.
Allen outside. Now here's Hunter. Takes a three. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Wow. Get up, Jared Allen.
Well, that's a fantastic view there from the AT&T Connected Cam. 36 seconds left in the third quarter. McConnell finds Mathurin. And here's Nembhard. Outside for McConnell. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by McConnell.
Let's just say they weren't on the same page there. Not sure he was expecting that pass.
A different look for Cleveland. Nance, he's checked in for Jared Allen. Tyson comes in for Hunter. And Donovan Mitchell is subbed in for Merrill. Then for Indiana, Siakam, he's checked in for Walker. Shepard comes in for Mathurin. Dennis comes in for Nembhard. Now here's Mitchell. 37 points for him. Mitchell showing some muscle.
The floater is so tough to defend against. Nothing defenders can really do but shake their heads.
Just a big-time effort for Donovan Mitchell, providing a lot of energy for the Cavaliers. He's nearing the 40-point mark, just getting whatever shot he wants. More 2K action in just a moment. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Woo, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your two guards share the wealth.
Not just playing selflessly, but also making a smart decision with the ball.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. And a look at the five for the Pacers to start the fourth quarter. They've got T.J. McConnell, Pascal Siakam out there with Jeremiah Robinson-Earl. Then it's Shepard.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
Yeah, I think he was hoping to maybe even get the steal, but I agree. He still got a good outcome.
High post, Robinson-Earl. Six to shoot. Tries it from 19. It's rebounded by Wade. Wade's got his fourth rebound in this one. Mitchell deciding where to go with it. Indiana with a rebound. Siakam's got his seventh rebound here tonight. On the wing, Bradley. Pass to McConnell. There's a screen by Robinson-Earl. Jacks up a three. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Fourth quarter still young. Just over a minute played. Tyson. And the three off target. Pacers trail by 10. McConnell outside. Pass to Shepard. Here's Robinson-Earl. Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
Oh, yeah. That'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. Nance with a screen on Siakam. Up top, Nance. Right wing. Nance the screen. And good, as it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. And the Cavaliers lead by 10. McConnell outside. Siakam left side. Looking to end this cold spell. Pass to Shepard. Porter against McConnell. Up and over Porter. McConnell's shot is off. Cleveland leading by 10. He's Nance with a screen on Siakam. Launches the three. Out of bounds. Mobley, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Jackson, he's checked in for Indiana. Pacers trail by 10. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Siakam, right side. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Pass to Nance. Nance the screen. The drive by Mobley. Here's Tyson. Counted from distance. Tyson's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, classic dish from the big man to the outside. Mobley saw his team had an opening on the arc.
Siakam, the pass to McConnell. The Pacers again can't hit. The Cavaliers lead by 13. Driving inside, lays out. Out of bounds, it'll be Indiana's ball. We played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Some nice passing by Indiana here. Shot clock at 5. Another miss. They desperately need a bucket.
They're losing because he is struggling so bad, and he has not looked comfortable all game.
His first shot coming late. Porter gets the bucket. And the Cavaliers lead by 15. Indiana's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. McConnell passes to Siakam. Wide open. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Mitchell's got 6 rebounds in the game. Mitchell on the take. Stolen by Siakam. Back to McConnell. From deep. Pure from three-point range.
I guess that defense thought they could live with that, and he punished them for thinking so.
Pass to Mobley. Indiana with a rebound. Here's McConnell. To the inside. Jackson. That's basket number 6 in 8 tries.
It's harder to thread those passes inside, but the reward is evident.
And we've got a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. For the Cavaliers, Allen, he's checked in for Nance. Hunter comes in for Tyson. And it's Merrill in for Porter Jr. Then for Indiana, Walker, he's checked in for Robinson Earl. Benedict Mathurin comes in for Shepard. And Andrew Nembhard subbed in for McConnell. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Hey guys, well during that last break, I heard Kenny Atkinson as he talked with his team. And despite the lead, they are still coaching this team hard. In the huddle, they told their guys to stay alert. Do not give them anything easy. They want to protect this late lead, guys.
Appreciate the report, Allie. Good. And the Cavaliers lead by 12. Indiana has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Back to Nembhard. Mobley against Siakam. Tries to break his ice. Shoots over Mobley. Siakam, no good.
He's trying To force his way into a rhythm, but that's not helping the team.
Pass to Mitchell. Beyond the arc. The rebound by Jackson. Jackson's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Here's Matherin. And he banks in the layup.
Yeah, tricky move by Matherin, showing us how effectively he can run the pick and roll.
Mobley, a screen on Nembhard. Mobley outside. The three. The rebound by Jackson. Jackson's got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating.
Trying to close out. You got to know who's hot and who's not.
Cleveland leading by 10. Oh, there's the alley. And it's out of bounds to Cleveland. So it's the Cavaliers now. Mobley passes to Mitchell from outside the arc. Matherin with a rebound. Matherin's got his 5th rebound in this one. In transition, here come the Pacers. Siakam, no good.
How many shots has he missed this quarter? Might be time to find offense elsewhere.
Pass to Allen. Now here's Hunter. The 3 is up. Count it. That's his 6th field goal in 12 tries.
He knocked one deep ball in the first half, but you start to get the feeling he's finding his rhythm out there now.
And here's Siakam. Stolen by Mobley. Outside Hunter. Outside for Mitchell. Back to Hunter. Mobley, right side. 6 on the shot clock. From deep, Mitchell. Siakam pulls down the board.
You know what? He's got to look to get other guys involved. The three-point stroke is off.
The shot by Nembhard, no good.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Pass to Mobley. Back to Merrill. The 3 ball. Indiana with a rebound.
I'm going to say he hasn't found the same success here in the second half compared to what we saw from him in the first.
Walker for 3. The Cavaliers pull it in. Mobley's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Now here's Mitchell. Hunter, a screen on Nembhard. The 3 ball is down.
He's just lighting them up in this game. The D's going to have to extend a little bit more, or he's going to keep knocking them down from deep.
And it's Rick Carlisle calling timeout here. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. And now it's time for our presentation of the player of the game, Donovan Mitchell.
He has truly put on a show out there tonight, tearing it up on both ends of the floor. So impressive, and the other squad has looked helpless to stop him.
Hey, these fans love him so much, and when he gets it going, they respond. The crowd's energy fueled his performance. Nimhard outside. Now Matherin. Shoots. And he gets a nice high percentage look.
Improving his passing is going to be key for Matherin in the NBA. Looks like he's already on that path.
Outside Mobley. Now Allen. Oh, ho, ho! That's a man on a mission right there.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can threat him with the lead pass. Well done.
Matherin outside. Jackson, the screen, takes a three. No good. The Cavaliers lead by 16. A minute 15 left in the final quarter. Now Allen. Oh, the slam off a fantastic lead pass. What a play.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
No let up with these guys. They're going for the throat now.
Here's Siakam. Nimhard outside. The three is off. The Cavaliers shooting 47% since the fourth quarter started.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Cavaliers.
Seemed like the sheer volume of three-pointers today was the deciding factor.
And they'd hit one and then just dial it up again. And it worked.
And this will push their total wins for the year up to 11.
It's just the start of this season series with 3 games left between them, but it must feel great.
That is powerful.
Yes!
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
It's always nice to perform like this, especially in front of the faithful home crowd.
Outside Matherin. Clock at 4. Lets it go from deep. The rebound by Allen. They've got a commanding lead.
It just seems like everything is going their way.
Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Outside Mitchell. For 3. Knocks down the triple. Mitchell's got 47 points.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game. Saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
And so it's the Cavaliers taking care of business in this one. And they picked up their second win in the group stage of the NBA Cup.
Well, that moves them to 2-1 during group play. And by avoiding that second loss, they put themselves in a good position to advance to the next round.
And that about wraps it up. For Grant Hill, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And let's reveal our player of the game, Donovan Mitchell.
Doris, as we get deeper into this schedule now, the NBA picture is starting to develop.
Kev, I love it because the intensity around the league is starting to tick up just a notch. You've got the teams that are very much hitting their stride and the others that are still trying to figure out, hey, what's working for us and what isn't working for us.
Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. Siakam and Jackson make up the inside pair. Andrew Nembhard is out there with Benedict Mathurin. And it's Walker in at the 3 spot. For Cleveland, they come into this one following a loss to Houston. Hunter kicks to Mitchell. From outside, off the mark. Here's Nembhard. Here's Jackson. And out of bounds. The Cavaliers will take it. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Kenny Atkinson. I asked him if he's focused on a particular player in the opposing lineup, and coach stressed the message he delivered to his team about Pascal Siakam. It was simple. Don't bite on his spin move. He doesn't want his guys falling for Siakam's tricks in the low post. Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you.
Well, Donovan Mitchell, a 3-level scorer, and fires away from deep with reckless abandon, folks.
Nembhard, the pass to Mathurin. Back to Nembhard. Walker with his screen for Nembhard. Good on the jump shot.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Now, here's Mobley. Scoring-wise, he's definitely making his mark right now. He's averaging about 19 points a game. Mitchell against Nembhard. Pass to Siakam. Outside Mathurin. Jackson setting the pick here for Mathurin. And the dunk by Jackson.
Tremendous read right there by Benedict Mathurin. As he gains experience, that court vision really coming along nicely.
Mitchell passes to Miro. Now Allen. For 3, Mitchell. Again, Mitchell missing. The Pacers have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Well, this summer, the entire Cavaliers executive front office staff received multi-year contract extensions. Over the last 3 years, Cleveland has had the 3rd best record in the association. Guys, and there's a sense that a culture is being created that is permeating every level of this organization.
You'll love to hear it. All right, Shams, we appreciate the update.
Boy, they've managed without him to a degree, which bodes well for them overall.
And a wide open look for Siakam. And no good, had a chance to take the lead there.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Good on the bucket.
Well, how about the touch inside from Jared Allen? This guy has got such length and mobility. You add that touch and look out, folks. He's going to be tremendous.
Here's Mathurin against Charlotte. He was really on his game. From the arc, Siakam's shot is off.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so 1 free throw coming up. That'll put Andrew Nembhard on the line. It's on Jared Allen. The Pacers shooting their first free throw of the night here.
And their success rate on the season, right around 77%.
And during his brief career, Andrew Nembhard has shown he has a sense of the moment.
Kevin, there are certain guys who want to hide in the corner if the game is on the line. Not Andrew Nembhard. He is fearless in late-game situations. He's hit multiple big-time shots already. He's got a little bit of that it factor.
Pacers trail by 4. Nembhard, the pass to Mathurin. Into the lane, and he uses both hands to jam it in.
And already Mathurin has a pretty dynamic drive, but getting the drop on the defense all season won't be easy.
Now, here's Hunter. Still yet to score. Well, a careless foul, and he'll go to the line for 3 free throws. And, Greg, what stands out most about Donovan Mitchell's game?
I think it's his consistency. He's a fearsome scorer pretty much since he set foot in the league. And with his pull-up game, he can get his shot off against anyone.
The first free throw is good. And DB, with Mitchell out there on the court, we have one of the most dynamic players in the NBA.
And Kevin, let's not forget one of the smartest as well. Donovan Mitchell played for Quinn Snyder early. He talks often about now understanding the game at a much higher level.
He hits the second from the line. And one of the many challenges for a small market team like the Pacers, Greg, going up against that luxury tax.
And they've avoided carrying a payroll that would incur the tax. But right when they said they were planning to do just that, the Bucks stunned everyone with the maneuver to secure Pacers center Miles Turner and perhaps let him off the hook.
And in 2028, Cleveland poised, GA, to welcome the WNBA's 16th franchise.
Reviving the name and branding of the Cleveland Rockers, one of the W's inaugural teams that folded back in 2003, soon back on stage after a quarter-century hiatus.
Well, Donovan Mitchell excelling at taking what he sees in pick and roll.
And so now a timeout called by Rick Carlisle, looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. And how about a look at a few of the hottest players in the NBA right now, the top scoring shooting guards in the past 10 games. Donovan Mitchell, number 1.
And it's his explosiveness that jumps right out at you. I mean, he exploits gaps in the defense better than any player in the league. If there's an opening, he'll find it.
Yeah, I mean, he is an opportunistic scorer. I mean, he cashes in on every chance he gets. A lot of fun watching him just toying with opposing defenses, as long as you're not the player who has to guard him.
Now, here's Siakam. No scoring in this one. Pass to Nembhard. And the Pacers another 3.
And that keeps him perfect from the field this quarter.
Cleveland's gone 3 of 7 from three-point range in the first quarter. Now, Merrill. Back to Mitchell. Shoots over Nembhard. Offensive rebound. And staying with the play, Allen.
You know what? That's all about hustle and a nose for the basketball. Tremendous job on the offensive glass by Jared Allen.
Pass to Mathurin. Lets the 3 fly. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Tough loss coming against the Rockets in the last game they played.
Really a disappointing effort. That game could have and should have been closer than it was.
Listen, I don't fault the effort. That was there all night. It was the quality of play that was lacking. There was not a ton of cohesion. They've got to figure it out.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Pass to Siakam. Left side, Mathurin. Back to Siakam. Jackson, a screen on Mobley. Siakam for three. Sinks the triple.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Mitchell passes to Allen. Now Hunter. Mobley sets the pick for Hunter. Another shot. Now that one from Mobley.
That's how you give me a little grittiness from Evan Mobley, not afraid of throwing his weight around right there.
Mitchell against Nembhard. To the right side. Siakam, right side. Jackson, a screen on Mobley. Siakam's shot is off.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Hunter finds Mobley. Nembhard against Mitchell. Clock at 6. Pulls up, high post, and Cleveland again with the bucket.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
And so now a timeout called by Rick Carlisle. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. All right, a chance to check out stats for Pascal Siakam.
And something has really clicked for him at the free throw line. In the past 5 games, his percentage at the line is much better than it had been prior. Sometimes that's how it works. A switch flips, and all of a sudden, you're locked in.
Here's Nembhard. 11 points in the game. Jackson against Allen. Jackson trying to break free. Mathurin, good.
And using that body to his advantage, Mathurin will learn to control his strength as he grows in the league.
Hunter kicks to Mobley. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Siakam outside. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Walker with his screen for Mathurin. To the inside. And the dunk by Walker.
When Jarris Walker stuffs it, we feel those bucks over here.
Mobley outside. Back to Mitchell. Lets it go from deep. Walker with the rebound.
They hold the early advantage on the glass.
Nembhard. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. Nembhard's got 13 points.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thank you. Pascal Siakam's veteran presence is hugely valuable to this Pacers team. Coach Rick Carlisle said, quote, his experience is really important to us. He doesn't get rattled, his personality stays consistent, but things get frantic in games. He is a calming influence on our young players. Back to you, Kevin.
A cagey veteran. Allie, we thank you very much. Now, Hunter, following the three-point attempt by Pascal Siakam. The alley-oop finish is off the mark. And Siakam has got the ball here for Indiana. Outside, Walker. Pass to Siakam. Misses the three.
They're winning despite his performance here, and they have had his back all night.
Hunter, the pass to Mobley. Allen in the post. Nemhard covering. There's Allen. That's good on the assist by Mobley. Indiana trailing here. Now Mathurin. There's a minute 34 left here in the opening quarter. 6 to shoot. Siakam inside the three-point line. Indiana again missing. Well, Cleveland shooting well right out of the gates here at around 50%. Well, one thing the fans have come to expect from Jared Allen, Doris, some acrobatic finishes.
What's amazing, Kevin, is you might be looking at the rim and there is no Jared Allen in your vicinity, and then a second later he's flying by and finishing. He's got great instincts. This guy has absolutely owned this quarter. This is how you lead by example.
High post, Jackson. Pass to Nemhard. Latre. Mobley with the rebound. The Cavaliers leading by 4. Over to the wing. There's the triple. And the Cavaliers with another 3.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Well, if you continue to execute at both ends, you can build on this lead.
Now, here's Siakam. And he also played really well in that win against the Hornets.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
Hunter, a 3, buries it from three-point range. And now a 10-point Cleveland lead.
Boy, that was quick. Already out to a double-digit lead.
Wow, they've come out strong. Control the pace, assert their will. Nice.
Donovan Mitchell firing on all cylinders for the Cavaliers. He went on an aerial three-point display, drilling 4 long balls in just the 1 quarter alone. Back to the action in just a minute. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Cavaliers.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
And they've also shown dominance in the paint so far tonight, really putting the work in down low.
On the court right now for the Pacers. Shepard out there with T.J. McConnell. Then there's Bradley, and it's Matthews in at the 3. Here's McConnell, and it's Wade with the rebound. The Cavaliers leading by 10. Porter kicks the ball. Pass to Nance. The kick out to Porter. And a miss there on the triple. The Pacers shooting 43% from the floor. Here's Matthews, and it's good for 2. Matthews has got the opening basket here in the second quarter for the Pacers.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Pass to Tyson. And here's Wade. Still scoreless. Shoots the 3. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Now McConnell. And the layup is good. McConnell's got his first basket of the night.
T.J. McConnell has proven so crafty around the rim. If you're a guard in the painted area, you better be on point.
Wade outside. This one for 3. It's rebounded by Indiana. They defeated Charlotte in their last game.
And I love the way they just came right out at them in that game, determined to attack the rim.
You know, typically when you go that hard to the rack, you can make a living at the charity stripe, and that's exactly what happened. When you can get off the floor like that, that wipes away any height advantage.
McConnell with it. A 14-point game for him in the win against Charlotte. Indiana moving it around. Here's Shepard. Over in the corner, Matthews. Pulls up on the wing. And it's Wade with the rebound. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for the Cleveland Cavaliers. They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game. Wade, a screen on McConnell. And Porter, here we go. And the shot goes in. Pacers trail by 13. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. It's good from Shepard on the assist by McConnell. Shepard's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. And Greg, you were a point guard. How has that position evolved over the years?
Well, if you think of how much more of the court that has to be covered and the style, you have to score more now to play the position. I think shooting becomes incredibly important. And then defensively, with all the switching, you got to be able to hold up against size and play all over the floor.
And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Hunter finds Merrill. Now Mitchell. There's the three. The triple from Mitchell.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team. Productive and efficient.
Pass to McConnell. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Nembhard. Shot on the wing. Nance with the rebound.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And here is Mitchell. No good on the triple. Here's Siakam. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker. Siakam's got 5.
Well, this to me is where he can be a force. Siakam, a 3-level scorer. In the painted area, very dangerous.
Hunter kicks to Mitchell. Nance a screen on Nembhard. And Mitchell puts up a deep 3. Again, Mitchell missing. Pacers trail by 11. Now, Nembhard. He's coming off a 16-point game against Charlotte. Takes a 3. Cavaliers with the rebound.
Boy, after dropping 2 triples in the first quarter, he hasn't hit another yet.
Mitchell a screen on Walker. Hunter against Walker. Pass to Merrill. Takes the 3. Nembhard grabs the board.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Now, here's McConnell. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead. McConnell's got his second basket of the night. And they say in today's game, Doris, no lead is safe, and that's especially true when you're playing the Pacers.
The comeback kings we saw in last year's playoffs, Kevin. They conjured up some of the most remarkable turnarounds in NBA history and the most unprecedented run of game-winning shots we've ever seen.
Pass to McConnell. From deep, Walker hits the three-point bomb. Walker's got his second basket.
They're having more success from three-point range here in the second after a rough first quarter from deep.
And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. A different look now for Cleveland. Jared Allen's checked in for Nance. And Evan Mobley subbed in for Wade. Indiana also making some changes. Isaiah Jackson comes in for Jeremiah Robinson Earl. And it's Benedict Mathurin in for T.J. McConnell. And so here's Cleveland. 7-point differential. This game against Indiana, the first time they've met this year.
Yeah, plenty of familiarity in this matchup. Last season, they were knocked out of the playoffs by this club.
Well, Jared Allen has length and athleticism, and that's an easy opportunity. Wow.
Here's Nembhard following the score by Cleveland. Here's Mathurin. Kicks it out to Siakam. And the Pacers another three.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Now, here's Mitchell. Coming in off a 21-point game his last outing. Mathurin with the ball. Siakam passes to Nembhard. Now Walker. Mathurin for 3. Hunter grabs the miss. Hunter's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. With the drive, here's Merrill. Again, the Cavaliers score.
Look at the space he had on that one, though. There's an obvious speed mismatch between the two.
Siakam outside. Indiana moving it around. That's a 2 for Mathurin. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Hunter's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. High post Allen. Stolen by Jackson. Now here's Mathurin, the fast break chance. The shot drops. His shooting percentage improves. He's 3 for 7 now with that basket.
Oh, the size and quickness of Mathurin is a deadly combination.
Pass to Hunter. Fires from deep. Walker with the rebound. Walker's got his 5th rebound in this one. Now Nembhard, covered by Mitchell. Here's Nembhard. 13 points in the game. Mathurin attacking. The kick out to Walker. Fires the 3. Evan Mobley with the rebound. The Cavaliers leading by 6. Floats it up there for Mobley. Stolen by Jackson. To the paint. Good, and a nice assist from Siakam. Jackson's got his 2nd basket of the night.
Boy, Pascal Siakam, much improved as a playmaker. He can score it or create shots for others.
Pass to Mitchell. In the corner, it's Mobley. Earl on the wing. 5 points in the game. Pacers trail by 4. Siakam, the bounce pass. Walker finds Jackson. Here's Nemhard. Now Mathurin. He has 6. Mobley with the block.
Boy, the reach. Mobley so tough defensively. You know, for this team to win games, he knows he's got to be much more efficient than he's been.
Here's Siakam. Banked in off the glass. Siakam's got 7 now in this quarter.
They are just killing them on the interior.
When it comes to underappreciated players, Doris, in the league, Pascal Siakam comes to mind.
You know, Kev, underrated is a word you have to be careful with because these guys are all NBA players. But Pascal Siakam is always available. He's a two-way force. He can score in many kinds of systems, and he is going to absorb an elite defensive assignment. This guy is so good.
Now Mathurin following the three-point attempt by Donovan Mitchell. From deep, Walker. Cavaliers with the rebound. Mobley's got rebound number 5 here tonight. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks. The Pacers are all about winning. And Coach Rick Carlisle said, our young players are having to earn their way. They're not being given anything. It's the only way to do things, in my opinion. If you want to build championship habits, you got to do it on a merit-based, accountability type of basis. Back to you.
Okay, Allie, we thank you for the report. And here is Siakam. Following the three-pointer from DeAndre Hunter. Nemhard for 3. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Now here's Allen. 10 points for him. Pass to Nemhard. Outside Jackson. Mitchell against Siakam. Jackson, a screen on Mitchell. And here's Walker outside. Connects from three-point range. Walker's got 8 points. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Cavaliers lead by 2. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter.
Hello and welcome. Before we take a look at the action from the first half, a brief overview of some upcoming games.
And for their matchup with the Clippers, they don't want to say it, but they are very confident coming into this one. And who can blame them?
They played some good ball this season. Their opponent, not so much.
And how about we dig into that first half we just saw? The Pacers are in a close contest.
Look at the rebounding numbers. I'm surprised they've stayed this close. They're not cleaning the glass. It's more like they're fogging it up.
And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Indiana trailing here. The big men on the floor for him, Mobley and Allen. Sam Merrill out there with Mitchell. And it's Hunter in at the small forward. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Mitchell kicks to Allen. Walker against Hunter. Shot clock at 6. Mobley. No good on the 3.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Nembhard finds Mathurin. Back to Nembhard. Jackson setting the pick here for Nembhard. Indiana again missing.
0 for 3 to start the second half. You've got to start finding your footing here.
Mitchell outside from deep three-point land. And it's Mathurin with the rebound.
Boy, this is the story of the night for this guy. He's taken a lot of questionable shots.
Outside, Walker. Now, here's Siakam. He's got 10. And a wide open look for Mathurin. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket.
That's a big donut, folks, here to start the second half. 4 straight they've missed.
Well, just one more example of his offensive arsenal. So tough to stop.
Nembhard, the pass to Jackson. Down low. Stolen by Allen. Here's Merrill. It's rebounded by Indiana.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Siakam, good.
Boy, that was a much-needed bucket in the second half. They're now 1 for 5.
The Cavaliers leading. Mobley outside. Pass to Hunter. Launches a 3. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Mathurin's got 4 rebounds in this game.
Boy, they feel tense to start the second half. They are 1 for 5, guys.
Outside, Walker for the lead. Rebounded by Allen. Allen's got 11 rebounds in the game. Mobley outside. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Pass to Hunter from downtown. No good. Shot missing. Walker with some nice D. Siakam passes to Nembhard. Now Walker from deep. Jared Allen grabs the miss. Greg, last season the Cavaliers with 64 wins. That's the 3rd most in franchise history.
But crushing disappointment, then losing in the second round. They knew they'd be criticized and acknowledged they need to be tougher mentally.
Oh, when Jared Allen gets near the basket, you just know he's going to finish with authority.
Pass to Jackson. Jacks up a 3. And it's Andrew Nembhard with the 3. Nembhard's got 16 points.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Allen, a screen on Walker. Hunter for 3, and the rebound goes to the Pacers.
But still, eventually you got to feel like he'll start knocking those down again.
Inside for the lead, and Siakam with the layup. Siakam's got the lead up to 1 now for the Pacers.
Boy, when the ball hits Mathurin's hands, you know he's looking to finish. But I love he spots his teammate and delivers the basketball. Nicely done.
Mobley dishes to Hunter. Pass to Mitchell. Fires top of the key. Rebounded by Jackson.
Listen, that's a good shot for him. He just couldn't connect.
To the middle, here's Walker. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. And now a 3-point Pacer lead.
And Walker with the size and strength to straight up move you out of his way.
Mobley outside. Pass to Mitchell. They need this. And he's good on the 3-ball. Mitchell's got it all tied up now for the Cavs.
Boy, how about that pass? He put it right where it needed to be.
Outside Mathurin. Siakam looking around. Fires the 3. The Cavaliers pull it in. Allen's got rebound number 13 with that last one. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. You know, coming into the league, we knew DeAndre Hunter could score. But Doris, what's impressed you most about his development?
I think, Kevin, just becoming accustomed to the league. We're talking about a wing that's long, that's athletic, that can defend at a high level. And now that his offense is growing, look out.
The free throw drops for Hunter.
An athletic forward with a versatile skill set. Hunter has also proven he can come up big in big moments.
And both free throws good for Hunter.
Well, this is what we've come to expect from him, right? Excellence at the foul line.
Pass to Walker. Back to Nembhard. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. Walker's got his third assist on the night.
One thing you love about Andrew Nembhard is if he's feeling the rhythm, he's going to keep looking to score.
Now here's Allen. He's got 12. Merrill gets the bucket.
For a guy who's known for his perimeter shooting, that is a great look.
Nembhard, the pass to Jackson. On the wing, Walker. Pass to Nembhard. Jackson setting the pick here for Nembhard. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And here's Hunter. He'll bring it up for Cleveland. And here is Mitchell. And here is Hunter. Over Jackson. Pascal Siakam grabs the miss. Siakam's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Walker is screen on Mitchell. Siakam for 3. Hunter grabs the miss. Cleveland leading by 3. Pass to Mitchell. Merrill on the wing. Over Mathurin. Merrill can't hit. And Indiana shooting is leaving something to be desired. Just 36% here in the third quarter. Siakam left side. For 3. Hunter grabs the miss. Hunter's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Pass to Merrill. And here's Mitchell from the arc. It's rebounded by Indiana. Jackson's got 11 rebounds in the game. Nembhard, the pass to Mathurin. For the tie. Cavaliers with the rebound. Mobley's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
For 3, Mitchell, rebounded by Jackson. Jackson's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Siakam outside. Jackson setting the pick here for Siakam. Back to Nembhard. Over Mitchell. And the Pacers can't get it to go. The Cavaliers leading by 3. Wound up there for Allen. It's stolen by Mathurin. Now the Pacers moving it up. Here's Walker. And he can't stop this drought. Another miss. Merrill with the ball. 8 points for him. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Rebounded by Jackson.
And he has been ice cold from beyond the arc here since halftime, and he continues yet to fire away. He has got to tone it down if he wants to help his team.
Outside Mathurin. Here's Nembhard. He's got 18.
And he's been a force on the glass all game long.
A lot of it comes down to great fundamentals. Establishing position early, controlling the backboards.
Mobley the pass to Mitchell. Here's Allen. And the rejection by Jackson. It's Nembhard on the wing. Siakam outside. Pass to Jackson. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Hunter down low. Nemhard covering. And a fast break now for the Pacers. They grabbed their own miss. Indiana moving it around. There's Walker with the three. Yes, it is. Scored that as a bucket. Number 5 on a 5 for 11 night.
Well, after knocking down a couple in the first half, that's his first triple here in the second.
And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Well, we can't say enough about the passing of this group lately. The leading setup men among the league's 2 guards over the past 10 games. 4th, Donovan Mitchell.
And that list of players just goes to show that great passing doesn't just come from the point. The way those guys distribute the ball from the 2 spot is a thing of beauty.
Yeah, it almost seems like they're more like hybrid guards. They can create opportunities for their teammates or handle the scoring duties themselves. Either way, they're valuable to have around.
Now, Siakam. Following the three-point attempt by Donovan Mitchell. McConnell scanning the floor. Dennis misses. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for Cleveland. Pass to Wade. Mitchell outside. And Nance kicks to Mitchell. Wade passes to Porter. For 3, Mitchell. It's rebounded by Indiana. Siakam's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. For the lead, here's Shepherd. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Shepherd's got 5 points so far.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Mitchell outside. The 3. No good that time. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. It's the Pacers up 2. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with the start of the 4th quarter. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
I'll tell you, in today's game, you want skill and decision-making at every position.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this 4th quarter promises to be a good one. And so in the game for the Pacers, T.J. McConnell is out there with Shepherd. Then it's Pascal Siakam. And it's Robinson Earl in at the 5 down low. And here's McConnell after Larry Nance getting his 3 to go. Here's Siakam. Hits the front of the rim and out.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
And here's Mitchell from the arc. It's rebounded by Indiana.
This is what you call trying to shoot your way out of a slump, and I'm not sure that's the best approach right now.
Here's Robinson Earl, covered by Nance. Robinson Earl, the pass to Siakam. Misses the three, and he used the pump fake well there, but he couldn't capitalize. Pass to Tyson. The three ball. Krills the three-pointer. And the Cavaliers lead by 4.
The defenders need to recognize the importance of staying on him as we get into crunch time.
And Siakam has it in the corner. Pass to Robinson Earl, and he jams it with authority.
Boy, we think of Pascal Siakam only as a scorer. That's a nicely placed dime right there.
Now here's Nance. Wade outside.
And you could see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Pacers trail by 4. Pass to Robinson Earl. Indiana moving the ball around. Here's Siakam. Nance gets the rebound.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Now, here's Mitchell. There's a good screen. And it's off from three-point range. The Pacers have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Now, McConnell. Shoots from the block. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And despite all the accolades, GA, is it possible that Pascal Siakam is underrated?
Absolutely. Spicy P is one of the best two-way players in the league. Exceptionally versatile, and his impact goes beyond his impressive stat line.
And that one misses.
I think what's probably surprised me the most about Pascal Siakam is how prepared he is to be the primary scorer for an excellent team in the NBA. This guy has shown no hesitation.
Mobley, he's checked in for Larry Nance. And the Pacers also making a change. Jackson's checked in. And he's good on the second.
One of the things that we're watching happen with Pascal Siakam is the willingness to accept more and more responsibility, both from a leadership and a productivity standpoint, guys. And it has been something else to watch that growth.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And so it's McConnell with it. They'll bring it up for the Pacers. They trail by 6. Here's Shepard, covered by Mitchell. They get the rebound. Jackson, and the dunk by Jackson.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, GA, he knows what his job is. Patrol the offensive glass.
And that's so demoralizing to your opponent. To play great defense and have the possession end that way, that's tough to take.
So it's the Cavaliers now, following the score by Indiana. McConnell against Porter. Over in the corner, Shepard. And the 3 off target. The Cavaliers leading by 4. Holds it up there for Mobley. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Wow, that is some big-time airtime by Evan Mobley. My goodness.
Pass to Siakam. And it's Tyson with the rebound.
And that's really just not heads-up basketball. Don't try a fadeaway when nobody's guarding you.
Here's Porter. And he finishes nicely on the layup. And now an 8-point Cavalier lead.
No issues on that one. Good work all around.
Now, here's Siakam. He's covered closely.
Well, Pascal Siakam has the ability to play on the inside and score with that length.
Mitchell feeling it out a bit. The three-pointer, no good.
And maybe, he thinks he can shoot himself out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Maybe somebody want to tell him to ease up off the threes.
Now, here's Mitchell. Following the miss. Oh, the power on that throwdown.
Well, why did Donovan Mitchell win the dunk contest? Case in point right there.
Let's see the connected cam angle on that stunning play, brought to you by AT&T. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Siakam outside. Pass to Shepard. Here's Robinson Earl. Indiana needs to get a shot off. And it's Shepard missing. And here are the Cavaliers. They're on a 17-7 run. Now Mitchell. Again, Mitchell missing.
Well, that's the opportunity they're looking for, just not the result, obviously.
And here's Jackson. Siakam outside. Pass to Shepard. Now, here's Siakam. And he gets it to go. Siakam's got 9 points here in the second half.
And they've had him bottled up here in the fourth, just 2 of 7 from the field.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. Some changes for Indiana. Walker's checked in for Jeremiah Robinson Earl. Benedict Mathurin comes in for Shepard. And Andrew Nembhard's subbed in for T.J. McConnell. Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Hey guys, well during that last break I heard Kenny Atkinson as he talked with his team. He told his guys, quote, "Do not get complacent. No coasting to the finish line here. Stay on the gas, keep the energy up, and close it out." Coach doesn't just want them to hang on to this lead, he wants them to extend it.
And as always, Allie, great job. Thank you.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Here's Nembhard. Siakam outside. Jackson a screen on Mobley. Siakam kicks to Walker. Clock at 6. Here's Mathurin. Got it. Good job in the low post. 8 points here for Benedict Mathurin.
And inside, Mathurin makes great use of his agility, developing some instincts for how to get around in traffic.
Now, here's Hunter. Pass to Merrill. Beyond the arc. Good, and the assist goes to Mitchell. Mitchell's got 6 assists now in the game.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Here's Mobley after Indiana gets the 3. Now, here's Hunter. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Outside Mathurin. Mobley against Siakam. Here's the 3. The rebound by Merrill. The Cavaliers leading by 4. Pass to Hunter. Three-pointer. Pascal Siakam grabs the miss. Siakam's got 8 rebounds in this game. Outside, Walker. Now, Nembhard. Mathurin for 3. And the 3 ball is good. And now just a 1-point Cavalier lead.
No three-pointers for him in that first half, but the second half, different story.
Allen finds Mitchell. A floater. Here's Mobley. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. The Pacers have gone 7 of 16 from the field here in the fourth. That's about 43%.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
His production has been unbelievable, a testament to how much he cares about his craft.
Here's Merrill, and there's the 3.
I tell you, important moment for Evan Mobley. Meeting the moment with a big shot, that's big time.
Now Nembhard. Here's Mathurin, jacks up a 3. Mobley there for the rebound.
And that shot isn't the one they should be taking if they want to make this comeback happen.
The 3 is off. Pacers trail by 4. Now Siakam. Puts down the fadeaway J.
Boy, from a young age, Pascal Siakam never shied away from the big moments.
Walker against Hunter. For 3. And it misses.
Boy, the defense baits him into taking that shot. Sometimes I say there's a reason you're open.
Now Siakam to tie it up. Ooh, he laid it up and in.
Siakam relishes the opportunity to deliver. That's a big-time basket.
Outside Hunter. Mitchell outside. Misses the 3.
He needs to drive to the rim. The shot just not going.
Now Siakam. Now Nembhard. Outside Mathurin. To take the lead. Rebounded by Allen inside.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And stolen by Siakam. A great pass leads him right to the rack.
so much riding on that shot. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. Hunter with a screen on Nimhart. Mitchell. No good on the layup. And here's Indiana. A 2-point game. Now Nimhart. Siakam. Hunter there for the rebound. And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. In terms of strategy here, any thoughts?
And they've got plenty of time to get a basket.
Well, they've got to be aggressive, guys, because the defense doesn't want to foul here.
Cleveland with the ball.
Points are an absolute must here.
And no time to waste, not at this point in the game.
Can't get it, and they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. And that's an intentional foul.
Shoot two.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. Second